Today we are covering Bully, Scholarship Edition.
Here we are, boy. Bulworth Academy. Have fun, Jimmy.
Hopkins, you're quite the nastiest little boy I have ever encountered.
Okay, I'm frightened, and I've got a weak bladder.
Hey, Aggie. You can clean my shoes.
This school is filled with wild beasts.
You want me to steal your stuff back from a bloodthirsty mob of angry greaseballs?
Get used to it, kid. You're a man.
No!
I always knew I was a born leader, Ernest.
I can do anything I like in this place. Anything at all.
This place is full of bullies and maniacs.
Nonsense! That's just school spirit. Come here.
You're a degenerate! To think I trusted you!
You're a pig. You've ruined my life.
Bulworth is a microcosm for the whole world.
I like you, Jimmy Hopkins, but I need you to do something
Go
for me.
away, Jimmy!
And boy, that nose of yours, keep it clean.
Welcome to Bulworth!
Produced by Rockstar Games on October 6, 2006, Bully was a step away from their usual titles at the time. Coming off the coattails of Rockstar's most violent and also their most famous games, Manhunt and GTA San Andreas, Bully was made to try and make parents happy in their own way. Taking place in the fictional town of Bulworth and accompanying school, Bulworth Academy, you play as Jimmy Hopkins, a rebellious and delinquent on a mission to stop bullying in school. The game starts with Jimmy being dropped off by his mother and stepdad at the gates of Bulworth Academy. As he walks in the door, he can tell that there is a power dynamic between the students, teachers, and bullies. Jimmy meets Petey and Gary, Petey being his only friend at the school, and Gary is Jimmy's new archenemy. At first, Gary seemed to want to help Jimmy take over the school, but Gary led Jimmy to a pit underneath the school where the kids let a fight club. Gary puts Jimmy in the pit, and Jimmy fights Russell, a huge Neanderthal of a football player, who rushes at him but eventually loses and is befriended by Jimmy. After this, he fully goes to school, going to various classes, and over the school year helps the various cliques, while Gary is trying to ruin your good name. Cliques are the different groups of characters found at Bulworth Academy and the surrounding area. There are 6 main cliques, these cliques being nerds, bullies, preppies, greasers, jocks, and townies that form a hierarchy. There are some students that do not belong to any clique, which are known as non-clique students. By getting along with each group, you unlock new love interests that, when kissed, can give a health boost for a period of time. And as you do certain missions, your room unlocks new decorations and trophies, from a big teddy bear, a gravestone, and even Russell's shirt pinned onto the wall. As you travel around Bulworth, you can collect plenty of items, such as rubber bands for a rubber band ball, one of the most powerful weapons in the game. And when you collect radio parts, you can meet a homeless man behind the school who teaches you fighting moves he learned in Vietnam. At the end, all the cliques seem to love Jimmy until Gary starts a riot in the school, kidnapping teachers and putting students against each other in an all-out war, ending with Jimmy beating the various clique leaders, freeing the teachers, and knocking Gary off the clock tower to fall to an unknown demise.
Tricked everyone, starting with you, the head, the loser kids in town, and the prefects. Me! I won!
You are sad, man.
I might be sad, but I run your world, moron! And don't you forget it! You did all my dirty work for me, Hopkins. You're like a puppet, only dumber!
Whatever. Let's finish this.
The thing is, if I win, you're just another punk! You win, and you'll be sent away even quicker for beating up the head boy!
Why'd you do it, Gary?
Because I can! Because making little people like you and the morons who run this place eat out of the palm of my hand feels great!
But I never did anything to you!
You would've if I'd given you the chance! Face it, I'm smarter than you!
Oh, congratulations! You're smarter than me! You hate everyone and everyone hates you! Genius!
The head likes me! I tied him up, turned his dog school into a battleground, got kids expelled unfairly, put several others into therapy, and he still likes me!
You're such a loser!
Well, at least my mom doesn't make her living on her back!
You're dead! Oh!
Smith! I heard the whole thing! You're expelled! Come and untie me, boy!
Yes, sir! Sorry, didn't see you there.
You know, I think I may have judged you too unfairly, boy. Yes, a little rough around the edges, but you're a diamond, boy. A diamond.
Thank you, sir.
Now take out the trash, would you, Hopkins?
My pleasure.
So it was you who took on this monstrous little wretch, was it?
Yep.
What a hero! A lone wolf!
Well, no. To be honest, sir, I did have a lot of help from some friends. Like this girl, Zoe. She got expelled because she complained about Mr. Burton hitting on her.
Burton? Well, he's fired. I hope he rots in hell.
And a guy named Peter Kowalski, good friend of mine.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, well, he keeps quiet. He's kind of shy.
Shy? The boy must be a genius. Why, he should be head of the school.
Pete? Great idea. Now, about that letter to my mother.
What letter?
At the end of the day, Jimmy earns the respect of his peers and superiors, unlocking the endless summer mode where you can free roam the town and school. But even though it had its mess-ups and controversies, it is still considered one of the greatest games to have ever been made. And when it comes to ratings, it got plenty of top marks. From IGN, they gave it an 8.7 out of 10. From Metacritic, they gave it an 80%. And Games Radar gave it a 4.5 out of 5. And me, well, I give it a solid 9 out of 10. The game is a 10 in my heart, but the hardware at the time hinders the graphic and gameplay. So if it were to get a complete remake from the ground up, well, I'd give it an 11 out of 10. So if you are tired of modern day games, go back to the PlayStation 2 and pick up a copy of Bully. Thanks for playing.